Hey guys, and welcome back to our weekly conversation. If you are joining us for the first time, Tay and I created this space to have candid conversations about our everyday experiences. If you would like to be the first to know about our lives and catch them when we start, you can find us in a few places here on our social media platforms at Designs of Composure and at Tavia Sanderson. You can also find us on YouTube at Tay and Rena Live. I'm sorry, QTNA Live, and then on Facebook as Tay and Rena Live. And as you guys know, I'm one of your hosts, Serina Renee. Tay's gonna be joining us shortly. Hey, Auntie.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Hey, girl.
great.
Hey.
Do you hear the static?
Yeah, but it's just a little bit. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn you all the way down
You
there.
are going. I think you need to turn off your Wi-Fi or something because you got the ring again like last time. Hi,
Really?
everybody. I'm really happy to be back. Um, to this week. I can't see Serena at all, so I'm just gonna start talking.
Oh wow, you
Also, I'm
can.
echoing on Serena's end. So I just want to let everyone know that this week we're going to be talking about Pride Month. We're going to be talking about Pride. We're going to learn a little bit about the LGBTQ plus community and whatnot. Teach y'all a little song. Okay, it
Can
should
you
be
see me
fun. We're going to do a little trivia.
on Instagram?
I can see. No, I can't see you on Instagram, and You are echoing, so you should put like mute one of those phones. Yeah, so now Serena is both frozen on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's wonderful. But she is frozen in a beautiful face. All right, so welcome again. It looks like we're good on Instagram. It looks like I'm not on Instagram anymore,
Nope, I'm coming back
so that's
because
great.
I
So
can.
the Instagram has ended, and we are going to start again. So
Hold
that's going to be
on.
fun. I do want to want you guys to know though that we do need to start with those headlines per usual. Okay, so don't think we forgot. The headlines are interesting this week. Can you believe? I'm not even gonna start it. I'm gonna wait until Instagram because the headlines, like this whole thing in Florida, y'all, like what? Like
Oh, girl.
that took me out.
Can you see me on Facebook?
Oh, I see that you are live now.
Can you
Um,
see me on Facebook?
yes, I see you, girl. All right, so hey
Is this better?
guys. It is echoing. It's because you don't have a headphone in. And
Yeah.
one of them is on is very loud.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
I do want you all to know on Instagram that we are back for the second time over here, that we are what are we, a QTNA live, and that we will be talking about Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, y'all. We're talking about the LGBT plus community and just chatting a little bit. But before that,
Is this any
I
better,
want you to
by the
know
way?
it is not better. It's so much echoing. Um, if you could just put in one headphone.
I'm telling you, I don't have it because it was literally sounding like somebody had a bag of chips on both of them. So I'm sorry. Do you want me to just not do Instagram today?
No, I don't know that's an option.
Um, Sorry guys. You know, we always have
You
some
don't have
technical
any
difficulties.
plug-in headphones?
You ask me this all the time, and I have not
Come on,
seen those in months.
can you try plugging one in? I just want to hear it. Okay,
They're
so
not
let's get
here,
into
but
these
they were
headlines, guys.
working all day.
Oh, okay. Well, if you could turn both of the volumes very low, that would be good.
Yeah. I'll try to see if I can still hear you once I turn this one down. But
All right, first
go
off,
ahead.
welcome to the headlines,
Is
y'all.
that better?
This week's, I am a little lower, but I am echoing. Um, oh, our video lag. It says y'all video lagging.
I
I don't
know.
know what's going on. Okay, let's talk about these headlines
Dang.
first, though. Okay, the condo, you're in Florida, you're living your life, you're having vacation, your echo is driving you crazy, but you're still doing it. And a partial collapse happens. Like the whole balcony just ridiculous. So now you're like, what the hell? So according that happened, and we're on day 5 of the search. It's really sad. 10 deaths have been accounted for, but 151 people are still missing in Florida, and it's tough. There's 4 reported recoveries though, so that's beautiful. And it was surprising about the people who recovered. So I just want to say their names and their ages so you guys can just really like wrap your mind around like what the human body can really go through. Okay, Leon Oluwikowsix. He was 80 years old, recovered. He lived on the in unit 704. Luis Bermudez, age 26, lived on the 7th floor, recovering. Anna Ortiz, age 46, who is also Luis's mother. And Christina, oh my gosh, a door opened. Christina Beatrice Elvira, age 74, in recovery. So that's such a beautiful thing to hear.
I'm sorry,
What's
y'all. I'm
going on,
trying to
Serena
move to
girl?
like a quieter spot. It's just not happening, and I didn't know that all of this was going to be going on today. So
It's okay. It's not, I don't know that it's, oh no, I'm gonna say it's not the echoing. So I don't know that it's a spot. It's just that both phones are next to each other. So it's cool. Um, yeah, so that happened. What's it like over there in Florida? Are people talking about that, Serena?
oh yeah, definitely. So I was actually at the dentist office that morning that I first saw it, and there's a lot of questions. You know, for one, it's is this due to the fact that we live on an island in Florida, and the Earth is constantly moving, and Miami's been below sea level for a very long time. It's like, is it due to that, or is it due to something that actually happened with the structure of the building, which doesn't really make sense because the building's only 40 years old. There's a lot of questions that are circulating right now on what actually took place and why. But I think that's very, very it's traumatizing. Can you imagine 1 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden, just you're sleeping in your bed, and you just, the whole place just collapses and falls to the ground. I mean, it's kind of it's a lot to think about.
It's crazy. It's I seen it and I almost didn't believe it. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
pretty
gosh,
crazy.
it's ridiculous. Okay, what else is in the news? Let's pray for all the families, all the people who lost parents and grandparents, and then that we do have more of those, miracles or recoveries to talk about in the future.
hmm
Okay, so what's next? George Floyd's killer, Derek Chauvin, had his sentencing this week. Prosecutors asked for, okay, 30-year.
What?
Oh, okay, I'm right. The prosecutors, that's the people who are like, we're trying to convict you. The prosecutor said, we want a 30-year sentence. And Chauvin's attorney asked for probation and time served.
Yeah, I don't
And
even
you
know
know
why.
what? Had it been 3 years ago, that's probably what he would have got.
hmm
I mean, and depending, even if I feel like it could have been last year, and if the case wasn't as huge and as public, he might have slid under the radar and gotten that. But
hmm
no, sorry, that did not happen. So Derek Chauvin was convicted in April of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. So he was eligible to get 40 years in prison for second degree,
Wow.
up to 25 for third degree, and up to 10 years for manslaughter. So they could have stacked that up. Like they asked for 30 years
hmm
and he got sentenced 22.5 years.
Which I don't
So,
understand why. Like, shouldn't it be like if you take a life, your life you're taking? Like 25 years doesn't mean that you'll be in there for life. It means that you have a possibility of getting out, right?
I mean, I guess it's where you are with like forgiveness and understanding that people make mistakes and
Hmm.
all that stuff.
Hmm.
So, it's just, I
Hmm.
think for Derek Chauvin's case, it's so much bigger because it to a lot of people of color it represents a bigger issue in
hmm
the world, in the country. So, you kind of want to see the hammer. But
I mean, eye for an eye. Isn't that how it's supposed to
you
go?
know, People want to be religious when it work out for them, Serina.
Exactly. Listen, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I just feel like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm happy that he got sentenced, that it wasn't like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
22 years of your life is a long time. Like
Yeah, but he doesn't get to have any of his life back. You know? So it's like
that's true.
you get to sit and think about what you did and possibly say, oh, I've changed and yeah, I made a mistake. But he will never get to have any opportunity to do anything because he's no longer here on this earth. And you didn't have to do that. You could have arrested this man, taken him into custody. There's so many different options that you could have taken, but you didn't do that. So I just like
I mean,
20.
that was ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
the video was burned into my head, and I read that his brother, George Floyd's brother, he said, I haven't been able to sleep. I've been taking naps for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And like having to be in court and constantly seeing like replays and replays of like his brother dying and here, and I'm saying dying, being killed, being murdered on video, and screaming for his mother, screaming for help, saying he can't breathe, and this dude just looking like stone face.
9 minutes is a long time.
Long
for you to be doing, you know, maybe for. I'm just saying for him to be any other excuse, like, oh, maybe it was an accident, or I didn't know, or I didn't like. Come on, dude. Like, we all watched it. So 22 years? Okay. But
yeah. So, well, Chauvin did say he addressed the court officially, and he said, I want to give condolences to the Floyd family.
that was nice.
Yeah, but I think I understand what you're saying about 22 years, because we do know that, you know, when folks go into jail for 22 years, doesn't mean they go into jail for 22 years.
Yeah, exactly. And not to mention what type of privilege he would have being in there, being an officer, being Caucasian. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's not
with
like
the other inmates.
True.
Not probably a big fan of him, but that's why they're saying they're still trying to figure out where he's going to be located.
But that's the thing, it depends on where
he's been under protection.
Right.
Yeah, he's been having protection to make sure. So I mean, like, I don't know, is he going to be in the country club jails with the Wolf of Wall Street type guys, or is he going to be in like D Block? Like
that's where he needs to go with all the other people that commit those type of murders. Murders, period. But yeah, that's all I have on that one.
Well, yeah. So speaking of court, the Supreme Court will not hear a case challenging transgender bathroom rights. So I was like, and I was confused. Like, is this bad? Is this good? Like, I couldn't. Whatever. So I read a couple different articles about it, and I was trying to figure it out. But pretty much, and there's a Virginia school has requested to reinstate their policy of barring a transgender boy from using the boys' bathroom. So a transgender boy, for those of us who are not sure exactly, maybe you're confused a little, means that this boy does not identify with the sex that or gender he was assigned at birth, and does identify as a boy. And I'm calling him a boy, not a man, because this is what happening while he was in high school. He was a boy. He was a boy, and he wanted to go to the boys' bathroom. Well, he's still a boy. He's a boy. He wants to go to the boy bathroom. And the school is like, it's a no. Like, you can go to the girls' bathroom. You can go to the nurse's office bathroom. You can go to a private bathroom that might be out of the way. It might be embarrassing for you. It might be awkward, but this is the bathroom you can go to. A whole case was brought up to the court, and they're trying to push it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, it's a no for us. It don't have nothing to do with, no. Boys, go to boys' bathrooms. That's it. So the boy is very happy to be done with this with the case. He said it's been going through like it's forever, and you know it's long enough. So it's, I forget his name, something Grimm, I believe. No, was it? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I didn't take as good notes on my last three headlines as I did earlier of my other ones. But yeah, so he felt like it was a win for him. It wasn't, it's like, why is this even up for debate? Like, you can't freaking tell me what bathroom to go into. I personally
So
don't know why
end?
people.
How did it rule?
I know that's how there was no ruling. That's what I was saying. The Supreme Court was like, it's a no. Like, we're not putting this in court. Like, this is like, this doesn't make it to us. Sorry. Yeah. So pretty much there was another case and it went to the Supreme Court and it ruled against something else. And they said, let's see, let me read it to you. Last year, Supreme Court for the first time ruled in favor of transgender rights, saying that a federal employment discrimination law applied to LGBTQ workers. But the Justice Neil Gorsuch, he was writing for everyone, and he said the ruling did not address access to restrooms. So they were trying to use that. They were trying to use that case and say, "Oh no, he can't go to the restroom because," and they said it didn't have anything to do with restrooms, and we do not purport to address bathrooms, locker rooms, or anything else of that kind.
Right.
They pretty much said, "Mind your damn."
Which
can you just let the boy use the bathroom?
I agree. Just figure it out. Like, we got big problems out here in these streets.
So the boy seems to be happy with this happening. So I guess I'm happy because I had to read it so much times. I was like, what's the case? What did the case say? Ain't no case. And I said, oh, that's the good part. Ain't no case. Okay. So what is still, I was a little bit confused by that because I was like, where's the case? But then there wasn't. But something else, the government, let me see what the government's confused them. Have you heard about these UAPs?
The who?
The UAP, girl.
UAP? I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Really? Elaborate.
AKA UFO. A UFO, girl.
Oh.
Okay. On Friday evening, the U.S. intelligence community released something remarkable. Okay. An unclassified report to Congress of identified aerial phenomena. They pretty much said, like, yo, we seeing stuff up there.
I mean, but they at this point they have to, because there's so many other people that are seeing them and posting them on social media and YouTube that they can't deny knowing about this information anymore. I mean, at this point, it's happening all the time. There was just something that happened in Miami.
They keep denying it, though. They always deny it. That's why it's a big deal. They always deny it. They always say, "Oh, you know, it was a blimp or something."
You gotta remember,
they always deny it.
Control the media and they control what we're exposed to and how we're reacting. If they were to really get on TV and say, "Yes, we know that UFOs are real," people would be freaking the heck out and acting crazy.
Girl, look. If we've learned anything this year is that the media plays a big deal in public influence and what happens in the world. Like, if you can get your story on the media, you can get something done. Mm-hmm. If you can get your story into the media, if you don't get people talking about it, then it's almost kind of like in this world, like it didn't even happen. Yep. Like, and we were listening to the Stonewall podcast. They were like, the stuff that happened in San Francisco, stuff that was happening in LA, where cops were just arresting transgender people just for being transgender. Literally, we're arresting you for being transgender, and the media would never pick it up. Right. So then no revolution would happen. Nothing could happen. Nothing. No one can get angry if 3 people know about it. Right. Like, girl. Okay, so pretty much they're not confirming or debunking. They're not saying that there's any alien life that they know of. But they're saying there are unidentified flying objects out there, and they also do not know what they are. And they didn't say they weren't aliens, and they didn't say they were aliens. But this is a big deal because the government notoriously is known to just be like, I don't know what y'all talking about.
It is, but it ain't.
We ain't seen
and
nothing.
I don't know.
So just the fact that they're even acknowledging these UAPs, and they gave them a new acronym, which is okay.
Right.
But whatever. This is a big deal. Thank you, government. We're not crazy. People believe in aliens. We are not.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Finally, this goes in line with our topic this week. Learning about LGBTQ plus community and where Pride Month came from. An NFL player came out this week, and he was the first active NFL player to come out. And what do I mean by come out?
Who was it?
He went on video and he was like, "Yo, I didn't see the video. I listened to the video because I was listening to it on Alexa." Why he was like this? Hi. Like he was talking like this is not like that serious. He was like, "Hi, I'm Carl Nazbit." I feel like that's not even his name. I could have made that up.
You said you feel like what?
Yeah, my name's Carl. Play for the Raiders. I've been meaning to get to this, and I'm gay. Like that's how he said it, and I love it. Like it's so not a big deal. It's so normal. And he pretty much said like he's looking forward to the day where it's like you don't have to announce it. Like what the hell? And he was just like, yeah, I'm gay. I've been meaning to get to this. So I'm gonna donate to the Trevor Project. I'm gonna donate $100,000, and if you guys are looking to do that, you guys can't. Like it was so casual, and I was like, yes, like I'm here for like him just being like, I don't know why I have to do this in the first place.
Yeah,
like I don't know if that. I don't know if
to yourself, Jesus,
or no, not even keep. He said I'm a very private person, so I hope you guys don't think I'm doing this for like attention. But it's not even that you should like that. Why can't you keep your business to yourself? But like, why? Like, I never in my life went up to my mom and was like, Mom, I just want to let you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm straight. Like, I never had to do that. But like, they make this big deal. Like, he as a gay man was like, I mean, I just really don't think like this is. I mean, and that's the energy I was getting from it. And then when he said like, I'm looking forward to the day, whatever, and I was just like, okay. So, which is dope. That he did that because he's the first NFL player to publicly announce that, like current playing active NFL player. Oh, it's what he said. Listen, and quote, "Oh, hey, by the way, I'm gay." Like,
I love it.
I love it. So he said he's donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project, and it's an organization that provides crisis intervention and suicide prevention for services for the LGBTQ young people. You know that if you identify as a part of that community, usually are at higher risk, especially at young ages, because of how people treat LGBTQ, because of all the things surrounding it. I'm not going to go into details because if I list stuff off and missed one thing, I don't want to, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, so he's donating, and the NFL later announced that they're going to match his donation of $100,000. So that's $2,000 for the Trevor Project. I've heard about the Trevor Project and people donating to that often, and like they are like use that as their annual contribution. People, what the people do around tax season, like, ooh, where can I donate to save some money? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Trevor Project says they have had a like 300% increase in website visits and a 50% increase in donations since he announced it. So thank you.
50% is a lot.
I know. Like, can you imagine like if your clientele just increased 50%?
Claim it.
If people just started ordering 50% or more, like 100 people order every week, and then 150 people just start ordering every week. You'd be like, what? Yeah. Okay. All right, boo. But that's it for the headlines. I had fun looking today. I found out that my girl, I can't say her name because then she's gonna start talking to me. But my girl will read the news to me, and I was like, that's cool. The only thing I don't like is that sis was like, what news channel do you want to hear from? And I was like, I want to hear all the news. I don't want to only hear news that's like targeted to be like agreeable with me. So that was weird. But you know,
Well, all right.
here we are.
Let's head on into our topic.
Our topic is we're gonna have a little trivia. And oh, my baby's awake. Okay. I ignorantly did not pull it up on my computer, but I pulled it up on my phone. So you guys give me a second to turn TV up for my baby. And yeah, I'll be back. We got 5 trivia questions for Pride
Does my
Month.
phone sound any better?
I don't know if I'm getting used to it.
Wait, I can't hear you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so sorry guys.
I don't understand why my iPad takes so long to charge. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
All right, guys. I'm sorry.
Listen,
The first
y'all,
question.
What'd you say?
I said the first question is, how many countries have legalized same-sex marriage? All right. Do you want to say it's
30?
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. 33 countries have legalized same-sex marriage. On April 21st, 2001, the Netherlands was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage.
You said
Since
the Netherlands?
then, 28 other countries. The Netherlands.
I want to go to the Netherlands.
20. Don't we? Like, isn't that an option here? Okay, so 28 other countries have done the same thing. I'm so sorry, son. And this is yeah, so yeah. They just want to have the same rights as heterosexual couples. That's it. Let's do the next one. Why is the rainbow flag a symbol of LGBTQ pride?
Because the colors of the rainbow all make up are a part of like the color spectrum. Like each and every one of those colors makes up like, what am I trying to say? I can't think of it, but I know I'm headed there, but I can't think of it.
I want to tell you, each color does mean something as it pertains to the flag, like other flags do. But this felt a little religious to me, a little bit Christian-y. I don't know. It could be just, you know how they say it rains and then God put a rainbow after it. Okay. So it says the rainbow is the pride flag because it
is the what?
The rainbow represents hope.
We can't hear you, boo.
Hope.
So the rainbow represents hope, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of the colors represent hope. Hi, Charlie.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. And then, so each color has their own representation. I'll read them to you. Pink is sex, red, life, orange, healing, yellow, sunlight, green, nature, turquoise, magic, blue, harmony, violet, spirit. So it's fun. There's a lot of details around it. If you guys want to read more about that.
I wonder how they came up with this whole chart.
I personally think it's sex because, like, you know, it's pink in there.
I don't know.
Is it that? Is it that?
Next.
Okay. That just came out of nowhere at the top of my head. But you know, if there's another reason, hey.
Well, all right.
Oh no, I think there's a breakdown. But if you want to read more about it, it's artist Gilbert Baker is the one who created the flag, and I'm reading this trivia off of redtri.com. So you can go there. Redtri.com. All right. Why is Pride Month celebrated in June in the U.S.?
It's because of what we learned today, right?
Would you think? Okay, yeah, it's Stonewall. It's in memory of Stonewall.
Called what?
Uh-oh, she's freezing.
What was it called? Something wall.
Stonewall.
Stonewall happened
Stonewall.
June of is it in the 18s? No,
You're right. Okay, let me get you. You're right. It was like 50 years ago. I think it's a little bit more.
Okay.
Little like a smidgen, like a drop more. But yeah, you're right. So in the United States, Pride Month is celebrated in the month of June to commemorate the Stonewall riots. A series of riots or uprising, I think is more appropriate, that erupted through New York City in June and July of 1969. So you do the math. I don't know how many years that is. But the riots were in response to a police raid in Stonewall Inn in the city. I think it was Greenwich Village. So we know I want to go into detail about Stonewall, but I can't remember every single exact detail. But pretty much what happened was the mob, the mob was opening all these bars, and they was like, we have all these cigarettes and booze, and it's illegal to be gay, and so the gay people cannot be served in bars because bar owners are afraid to be shut down if they do serve them. So let's open up all these underground bars. You know these things, Serina. Let's open all these underground bars. And so they did, and Stonewall was one of them, but they weren't managing these bars well. They were just there. And to make sure the police did not bother them, they paid off the police too. They paid off the police, and in this case, it was like the 6th precinct or something. And they will raid. The police will raid every now and then, but they'd be do it on a weekday when no one's there. And give them a heads up.
Yeah.
But this time, it was a different group that came. It was a police group, but it was like, they were called like the morality group or something. It was ridiculous. I can't even believe that that's the name of it. It was something about morality. And they called for the police's help that were in their jurisdiction. The police ignored them, like, nope. Like, oh my God. So that just ended on Instagram.
What ended on?
So that's interesting. Instagram just ended.
No, it's a circle going around me. It kicked you off?
It just ended. Yeah, it said thank you for joining.
How come I can still see it
I'll
hop back. It's just showing you circling.
Maybe you're still live. It's just not access to me.
Oh.
So anyways, y'all on Facebook.
It's on some crazy stuff right now. But go ahead.
They're like, all right. I just requested. Okay, y'all. Today is even tougher than any other day.
Sorry, guys. We're back.
Pretty much. Okay. So they're like, we need y'all help. They didn't come and help. A riot broke off. Somebody threw a shot glass. They call it the shot glass heard around the world. It was a whole thing, but there's a debate about who did it first, who threw what, and who started what first. You guys can come up with that, but pretty much it was an interesting riot. They said after the riot, they said there was a group of transgender people doing rocket kicks in a line, doing a kick line. The police were being chased and also chasing people. There was glitter
everywhere. Afterwards.
Fake jewelry. Like they said, it was just the police had never experienced.
We can't hear you, Tay.
Can you hear me now?
You gotta come back closer.
That's weird. Why is my thing working from far away? They said the police had never experienced a riot like this, and it lasted for a week.
Yep, I think it was. It was a week.
Yeah, I think so. A week, right? And they said it triggered the modern day Pride movement. So. Yeah,
that's pretty much why we celebrate Pride Month.
Well, we're here.
June.
Yes, in June. That's why in June, and I do not mind sharing my birthday month. with such
I'm done with you.
no, just, I just want everybody to know I am a June birthday person. Okay. So yeah, I only have two more questions. Which country holds the record for hosting the largest pride parade in the world?
Country?
Country.
Canada.
No, it's a little more south.
South?
Think Rio, think parrots, think colorful,
France?
think butt lifts.
But Brazilian? Brazil? I said
Brazil.
I was
Brazilian
thinking
butt
that at first when it was going like this, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, so Argentina, they say Argentina may be the first South American country to legalize same-sex marriage, but Brazil takes the cake when it comes to hosting the pride parades. So that actually sounds like a fun time. They have a Guinness World Record for having the biggest pride parade, I believe. So shout out to Brazil. And our final one. Oh, I want to say on Stonewall, at the end of Stonewall, like the last day or something, there was like a parade. So it's called the first parade to happen, a pride parade to happen, I guess, in the country. And they say, which two U.S. presidents have officially acknowledged Pride Month?
That's a good question. Obama?
I'm sure you can guess one of them. Okay, good job.
Biden.
And I'm sure you know this other one.
Biden?
Did not have sex. Sexual.
Wait. Oh.
Woman.
Was that Clinton?
Yes. I guess Joe Biden also acknowledged it. He was there when I guess him and Barack Obama did it together, but at the time Biden was vice president, so he doesn't get counted in that case. But yes, Bill Clinton and Barack Obama both acknowledged Pride Month, and that's crazy that it's just been two. So yeah, the first U.S. president acknowledged it in 1999. I wouldn't say that's like 30 years or so after, but I mean, how many? Oh, my son has brought me food that he would like me to give him. It took them years to just say something about Juneteenth, so I'm not surprised that it took them years to say something about Pride Month. Okay, that's not the one you want. Just say you want a different one. You want this one? Okay, I don't know. That's all I got. I know I'm not good. Yeah. So when he gets words though, I'm gonna say something about it. I love you all. That's what we have to say about Pride Month. I mean, it was just a fun little trivia. I think you guys should really dig deeper and spend some time learning about Pride Month and more about the LGBTQ plus community, as I'm sure many of you all have friends and family who identify as a part of that community. And wouldn't it be nice if you knew something about their history and their struggle and their come up? Yeah. So just saying, they have I think I've heard on the news a while ago that they're going to start teaching like LGBTQ history in schools. So I'm sure they're going to this is crazy, but I would not be surprised if they gave him like, here's a lesson and then like, bye, like they do with the other marginalized groups. But, maybe you'll learn something. Google is there for you.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys for joining us again this week. We will see you again next week, same time, same place.
But guess where they're going to see me next week?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We'll be together. Oh, y'all get a special episode. Tay and I will be together, honey. We'll have a nice little background going on and everything. Looking all nice. Little suntan. Hopefully we can catch some of that sun. If it's not raining, I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, it's rainy season, so I really hope the weather's gonna be good. Cause it's
Is it rain season for you guys?
hurricane season
I
already
didn't prepare
started.
for that hair wise.
Well, I'll have braids by tomorrow, so
Should
this
I be
is
doing
going out.
braids?
Yeah, I need my hair braided. I do
Oh,
not want to deal with my hair when we get together, but you guys will get to see us with a
we'll
special
see
on
you
a
guys
special
soon.
episode next week when we will be together in the same place at the same time. So until then, we love you. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Look at, oh, we're still live.
It's
We're still
it's
live.